Section 4.2, writing equations in slope-intercept form. Essential question. How do you write an equation in slope-intercept form when you know the slope and 1 point on the line? So in all the problems in this lesson, we're given 1 slope and 1 point that would fall on the line. All right, so write an equation in slope-intercept form and graph the line that passes through 2, 5 with a slope of 1. So we need our end answer to be in slope-intercept form, and after we get it there, we need to graph. But we need to look at what are we given in this problem. So what are they giving us? So the two things that we are given are our slope of 1. So we're given our slope, which is 1. And we are given a point, which is 2, 5. Now let's look at our two formulas that are in the upper right-hand column or side of the screen. In red is slope-intercept form. That's what I want my answer to be in. But in order to put it in slope-intercept form, I need a slope and an intercept. Well, right now, I do have my slope. That's right here. But I don't know my intercept. I know a point. So if I go down here, I know a point and a slope. So since I have both of the things for point-slope form, I'm going to use that form instead of slope-intercept form because I don't know my intercept. So let's put it in point-slope form. Y minus my y-coordinate, which is 5, equals my slope, which is 1, times x minus 2, which is my x-coordinate. Now, in order to get this into slope-intercept form, all I have to do is get y by itself. So I'll do that by distributing, and then adding 5 on both sides. So y equals 1x plus 3. So this equation is now in slope-intercept form. So I've done this part of my problem. Now I need to do the second part, which is graph. So 3 is my y-intercept, so that's where I'm going to make my first dot at positive 3 on the y-axis. And then my slope is 1, or 1 over 1. So I'm going to rise 1, run 1, rise 1, run 1, rise 1, run 1. Now one way to check and see if your answer is right is let's see if our line passes through 2, 5. That's what the problem says. It says graph the line that passes through 2, 5 with a slope of 1. Well, we know we have a slope of 1. So let's see if it passes through 2, 5. Well, 2, 5 would be right here. So yeah, our line passes through the point 2, 5, and it has a slope of 1. Write an equation in slope-intercept form and graph the line that passes through 1, 4 with a slope of negative 3. So I need to write an equation in slope-intercept form, and then I have to graph it. Well, let's look at what we are given in this problem. So I am given a slope of negative 3, and I'm given a coordinate point, 1, 4. So let's go over to our formulas and see, all right, I have a slope. That's in both of these formulas. And then the other thing I have is a point. That's just in the bottom one. I don't have an intercept in the top one. So since I have both things I need for point-slope form, let's put it in point-slope form. So y minus 4 equals negative 3 times x minus 1. So negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Bring down the y minus 4 and add 4 to both sides. All right, so let's graph this. My y-intercept is 7, So go to 7 on the y-axis and put a dot. And then I'm going to rise -3, run 1. So down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. So there's my line. Let's check and see if this is right. Well, it says my slope should be -3, down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. So we did that part right. And my line should pass through the point 1, 4. Well, 1, 4 is right here, and my line passes through that point. So I am correct. Okay, same directions. This time our line is going to pass through -3, -1 with a slope of 2/3. So let's write down what I'm given in the problem. I am given a slope of 2/3, and I am given a point of -3, -1. So I know the slope, so I could put it in this form or this form. And I also know a point, so since I have both things for point-slope form, that's the form I want to put it in. So y minus a -1 equals my slope times x minus a -3. Distribute. So 2/3 times x is 2/3 x. Now 2/3 times 3, 3 over 1 is how I write 3 as a fraction. So 6 over 3 is 2. So I'm going to write plus 2. And then minus 1 on both sides. So y equals 2/3 x plus 1. Oh, sorry, not plus 1. Nope, yep, plus 1. Okay. So now if I want to graph this, 1 is my y-intercept. Rise 2, run 3, rise 2, run 3, rise 2, run 3. Let's check and see if we're right. Up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3. Does my line go through the point -3, -1? -3, -1? Yes, it does. Summary.